Hi, welcome back to Frequently Asked Fridays, where we here at Martin IP Law Group answer your questions about patents, trademarks, copyrights, trade secrets, and other IP related matters. Today's question: what's up with all of those symbols, or what do those symbols represent in intellectual property? You've seen them, the TMs, the SMs, the R with a circle around it. What do all of those mean? Well, we're going to cover that. First, let's start with patents. A lot of times you'll see products with the term patent or patent pending on it. Typically, if it's patent, it'll have a patent number on it as well, and that's going to denote that a patent has actually issued on that product and it is protected by a patent, which means that no one else can make, use, sell, offer for sale, or import a patented invention. It's protected by a patent. Patent pending means that an application has been filed, but a patent has not yet issued on that application yet, so it's in process. Patent could issue at any time, or it could not issue. It's always possible that a patent doesn't issue just because an application is filed. Doesn't mean that it will be granted a patent. Let's turn to copyrights now. So copyrights, you might see a couple different symbols. There's the C with the circle around it, and then there's also the P with the circle around it, which is a lesser known one. So the C with the circle around it denotes that it's copyrighted material, not necessarily that it's registered with the Copyright Office, but that at least the owner of that material considers it to be copyright protected. And again, with copyrights, you don't necessarily have to register it for protection to exist, but there are some significant benefits to that. You can go to our website or other videos where we discuss those issues. I'm not going to go into detail here. But again, the C symbol with the circle around it denotes copyright protection, registered or unregistered. The P with the circle around it, slightly different. That denotes copyright protection in a sound recording or a phonograph or phonorecord, which is what the P then represents. And again, that is slightly different than the copyright. It's the same scope, same protective bubble that puts around it, but it's for the recording itself, not necessarily the musical work itself. So the musical work can be protected. Your lyrics may be protected. The music may be protected. Those are going to be denoted with the C and the circle around it, but the actual recording itself is also copyrighted, but slight different variations, so they denote that with the P and the circle around it there. Turning to trademarks, again, you've seen several things showing TM or SM after a logo or after a word or after a phrase. And again, those denote trademark or service mark, which I will sometimes interchangeably just refer to as a trademark. Again, service mark denotes services, trademark denotes a product, but oftentimes that's used interchangeably with just the single word trademark. And again, the TM or SM is typically used to denote protection under common law, so an unregistered mark, but a mark that someone considers nonetheless to be their intellectual property, their valuable property, and protected by trademark law. Now, you will then also see the R with the circle around it. And again, that can only be used if the mark is federally registered with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office as a trademark registration. And so that denotes, again, not only that they consider it to be protected, but that it has been registered and is accepted and recognized by the U.S. Trademark Office as a registered trademark. So those are the symbols basically that are out there. So if you have any other questions about other issues with regard to intellectual property or how to protect your intellectual property, feel free to contact us. I hope this has been helpful. Have a great weekend.